Because when you see, when you travel, even with the civil servants, they get their allowance. When they retire, they still get their pension. But as an athlete, this is the only thing you can get.
And 15 years or 20?
Yes. And when you are like closing to 30, you cannot go play as hard, run fast, or jump as far you want to go. And sometimes the government needs to look back into that when it comes to retirement, you know.
Let me ask you, what does it do to you as a sports person when you get this kind of recognition from the head of your government or from maybe corporate bodies, recognize what you have done for your nation? What does it do to you as an athlete?
I think it keeps you want to go far, you know, and do much better. It's in a sport is something that unites all of us. That's something that keeps us together. That's the only thing that you watch life. That is those people that people get up on the stadium for now, Nigeria national anthem, but it's not, a lot of people don't appreciate us. You know, they look other way. You know, which I think it's not good for the sport. And let them, they want to do commercial. You see people that never ran before, play before, we put on green and white, and that commercial. Yes, and this is what you work hard for you to be the best in your own country, for you to be able to put on that green and white. And when you see the green and white, it's not green and white. When they are doing the uniform for even the football, the athletics, it gives you concern. This is something you look forward to. Green and white is green, white, green. Let it be green, white, green. This is something we cherish as an athlete. When you do your first uniform, you want to hold on to it. Your first bike shoe, your first boot, your first, you want to hold on to it. And when you see the way people sometimes the way they
these days.
Yes. It gives you a little concern.
Okay, let me come to you, Kayode. Nigeria Sports Award 3rd edition, rewarding excellence, rewarding the best performers in Nigeria. What are we looking forward to this time? We've seen 2 editions. The last edition, I must commend you, was on time, was well packaged, and I'm sure this edition will be even better.
I think you just hit it again. You can only hope for more. We try to always learn from where we stopped. There are some things that we believe we can also still do right this time around. But this year promises to be more exciting than last year. We're talking about spectacle here, you know. Even from the production, what we put in place, you know, like you all are aware. We just agree with Super Sports, so it's going to be produced by Super Sports. So it will be live on cable TV that can be watched across Africa. So you know what to expect, you know, and we always try to raise the bar. And for us, you know, for us to be able to do this, is we want to compete with the best in the world, you know. This is, we call it Nigerian Sports Award, you know, and that's what it should be. An award that everybody in the world look forward to. You know, we have international media coming around, you know, to say, okay, let's look at those Nigerians who will be, you know, the way our athletes are, you know, all over the world. When it is that time for the Olympics or for the Commonwealth Games, you know, every other country look to the Nigeria and say, these guys are here again. You know, are they going to be the one to? So you understand? So we want to take our award even to that level of where, you know, every other award is in the world, and that's what we're going to do every year. Also, just going to what she said about, you know,
green and the white,
and also exactly
representing Nigeria,
and also, you know, people getting rewarded by government. Now, when we were speaking with Mikel last year when we won when they won the Sports Award here, you know, one of the things they said that actually touched us. They said that this is the first time he's going to get an award, you know, from his people. You know, he's won an award, you know, while at Chelsea. But this is the first time he's going to get an award from his people, and that means a lot to him. You know, so Nigerian Sports Award, you know, beyond what government is giving you, this is what Nigerian people, you know, are saying, because like she said, these are the people who shout every day, you know, when they watch your performance in and out, and that the people are excited, and they're saying you've done so well, you know, and they are the people who are coming to say thank you, you know, for putting Nigeria on that world stage, you know, and there's nothing that can be more fulfilling, you know, than that.
What are the challenges that you face putting this kind of awards together? It's growing, we must admit, but what challenges are you facing in putting all of this together and getting the kind of support and recognition from the private sector and even from the stakeholders? I mean, sportsmen, administrators alike.
You know, it is in Nigeria, maybe because of, I think the perception is changing gradually. Everything you start, you know, they want to stay and live and watch. And that's what's happening now. Okay, one of those award. Okay, let's see how long it will go for. Are you sure these guys are in this or are they just jokers? And people will stay back and they start looking at what you want to do. Now we've done it once, twice. We're doing the third edition now. Thank God you said what you saw last year. People are now beginning to say, come on, I think this is it. The kind of people who are behind the award and what we always aim to achieve every year. One of the things that is making. So as it is for now, the support, from the corporate end has not been encouraging. But one thing I must say is that the media, you guys, the entire sporting family in Nigeria is locked on to this award because they've seen what it's all about, and because they are also behind us, we have that encouragement. So we believe that in another 1 year it should get to where this will get in the area of support, from corporate bodies, even from government, But I must commend the Nigerian Olympic Committee right from the one that we've gone to them. They've given us their God. They've understand this, this award, and things like that, things that will encourage you. And even we can begin to hear, even from the athletes who have won. Look at our country now. The same thing he told us that he won last year, best passenger of the year, and he said that has really done a lot, for him in his career. And you can see the work there. Exactly. So if we keep, those are people. They've done well. Let us celebrate them. For me, it's all about motivation. These guys will go and do more for Nigeria. Tell us about it. Where is it taking place? This third edition. When are you having it? Venue, dates. Tell us about it. Details of the third edition. It's holding at Blossom Center, November 13th. November 13th. That's about 3 weeks from now. Yeah, just about 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now. Yeah, from now. And like it's set by 5 p.m. the African time. Since it will be live on TV, you have to take the time. Yeah, exactly. So even if you cannot make it to the venue, you can look out for it on Super Sport that day to be able to catch TV. But as it is, for those who will be there, all the glamour, all the glitz. Also, I was using music. I mean, it's a total package. Also, you have to look at it also because Nigeria celebrated centenary this year, so there are a lot of centenary angle to it. There are going to be ex-internationals, even those that we watched when we were little. They'll be there. So it's time for you to rub shoulders with who and who in Nigerian sports. Imagine you on the gold carpet having selfie with Blessing Okagbare. What more can you wish for as a sports fan? So before we are work proper, we are going to have what we call the gold carpet, like we normally have outside, where we have networking. People will be able to mingle, network, and all of those things. So for me, it's easy. I can't just wait for November 13th to arrive. November 13th. Let me come back to you, the queen of the tracks. Can we still call you the queen of the tracks? But then you have one record, that speaks for you and makes you a role model for athletes just coming up. You never failed a dope test. That's how did you do it? You never failed a dope test, and that's an amazing record for you, Falilat. And what can you tell the upcoming athletes? We have a lot of cases that breaks our heart as sports journalists when we read that people are trying to cheat and spike their systems. What can you tell them?
You have to be very careful, because especially when you're in the meet, some people might spice your
pressure to win.
Sometimes people, some coaches, some people, because when you have a true company and they want you to win, money, but you have to be you have to be very careful, and whatever they try to tell you to do, if somebody even give you something, Nigeria, we have anti-doping. We have, we have the doctors that each federation, they have their own doctor. You can take this stuff to your own doctor to let them know this is what somebody offer me this. Is it good for me to take it or not? So sometimes you have to be very, very careful. We're very careful.
Before we wrap up our discussion tonight, what do we call it? The trophy that winners will get is in the studios, but somehow we just can't get it on set for some reasons. But we've been able to take the picture of it, and that's it on your screen. It's a beautiful, beautiful trophy. Do we call this a trophy or a flag? It's a trophy. Talk to us about it. And the idea behind. I can see the green there, and then the Nigerian Sports Award. I mean, this is beautiful.
Yeah, that's,
explain this to us.
If you look at it, it's almost like abstract. What you have, you know, is just as you are looking at it from the reverse side. This is a map of Nigeria. So you know, is like an athlete who has won. When you raise your two hands up and you say you have conquered, you have achieved. You understand? So then you are carrying the map of Nigeria. So that's the idea. And also, if you look at Nigeria Sports Award, you see that you have three colors. Three colors, there are three different levels. We're talking about the gold, silver, and bronze, you know, and all of those things. So for us, you know, it's about, you know, celebrating these guys. These are the guys who pump our adrenaline, you know, watching them on screens on our TV, and you say, come on, that was an awesome performance. You know, so it's time for us now to celebrate those guys, so that next year they can shatter all the world records, you know. So and there's no way we can do that, you know, rather than to say, okay, yeah, the president will be there to give you the handshake or give you the card or give you the handshake, but your people are saying thank you, you know, for doing this for us.
All right, I think that's much we'll be able to take on the program tonight. Well, the organizers of the Nigeria Sports Award have given us some tickets to that event, and later on, subsequently, on Sports Tonight, we will find out and find a way to get those tickets to those of you who are watching. We'll just ask you some simple questions around the Nigeria Sports Award and make sure that you win these tickets to see the event on the 13th of November. All right, that's the much that time will allow us to take on Sports Tonight this Tuesday. Thank you to you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye now.